everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. So I think we finished our first little tutorial quest in the last episode and now we're all alone in the wilderness, in the darkness. But I believe we can at least change the letter because I found this. How long would you like to wait? So apparently I can skip ahead and make it day again. I remember a very similar function from Skyrim, so I guess this basically works the same. So maybe I'm just going to make it day again, just because it's a bit nicer to travel during the day. So let's wait for maybe 8 hours. Also, if this is anything like Skyrim, then a lot of people are actually asleep at night. So maybe I should be doing this during the daytime. Okay, here we go. It's day. Apparently the dog left in between. Now, I believe the next thing that I would like to do is go back to the saloon. Because, that's where my quest tells me to go. Yeah, go and meet Trudy at the Prospector Saloon. And I believe I can also talk to Sunny again. So I would like to do that. And yeah, this over here is my main mission, but before I continue with this one, I guess I will finish the other stuff and maybe just look around a little bit in Good Springs and, you know, see what I can find, more people to talk to, and all that good stuff. I'm pretty sure I have looked at this already. Guess I can drink water again, not that it really does anything. So I believe this is more or less the way that I came, right? So, well, I took another sip from my canteen. There's the stuff over here. Anything that I would like to look at? No, it's just crap. Ooh! Tumbleweed! Look at that! I can play with a tumbleweed. Whee! Easily distracted. Okay, let's continue. We need to find the saloon again. But, I mean, there are not that many houses. I also would like to look inside the other houses at some point. Just to see if there's anything of interest. People, stuff I can take. Of course I can't really take it because then I lose karma. I don't really know what that means. I mean, what are the effects of bad karma? But I'm not sure if I want to find out. Yeah. I mean, usually in an RPG, you would go inside all the houses and loot all the stuff, but apparently it's a little bit more difficult in this one. Okay, saloon is over here. Also, I do not believe there's an actual button to unsheath your weapon. I think it's a bit weird to, like, walk into the saloon with a loaded gun in hand. So I believe the only thing that I can do is just unequip it in my menu. Right? Yeah, that actually works. Oh, but now she's like in a fighting stance as if she's about to punch someone in the face. Okay, so apparently this just can't be changed. We did talk to him already. Let's go inside. Alright, here we go. Sunny is here. So maybe we will talk to her first.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Yes, I have some stuff to do here. But I believe after that I need to go to Prim. So can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Okay, so if I stick on the road, I won't run into that many enemies. I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available. Well, doesn't hurt to ask.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
A magazine on locksmiths. What are the bobby pins for? Well, probably for lockpicking.
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
Ah. So reading the magazine gives me extra skills. And what about the bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Yeah, I know where this is going. Again, very Skyrimish. Anyway, yeah, thanks for that little advice.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
So, what else is there to do around here?
I hunt geckos, mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
I see. Seems to be important job. Yeah, let's talk about the areas around Good Springs.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What other towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately.
Okay.
I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
Okay, tell me more about the NCR.
The New California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
I see. And tell me about the creatures out there.
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
Okay, well, I appreciate that advice too. Yeah, can we talk about something else?
If you want to know anything else, just ask.
Well, Apani, that's all I can ask her, so thanks a lot.
Until next time.
Well, yeah, thanks a lot, tutorial lady. This may be the last time we ever talk to each other.
I'm done being nice.
Oh.
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the
What's
hell
going
is your
on
problem?
here? Well, I was about to ask you the
What
same.
do you want?
What was it that you said about Ringo? What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland? Doesn't really seem to be my business, but let's ask it anyway.
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
Okay. What say I help you take over this town? Why would I want to do that? I haven't even met you. So, this area is your territory.
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
Okay. So, you're some kind of escaped prisoner. That's one less reason to help you, to be honest. So, what were you in prison for? That is a very direct question. I'm not sure if he's going to answer that. What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland? Well, I don't know. Let's try to ask it anyway.
None of your damn business. You ought
Fair
to know
enough.
better than to ask a man that kind of question.
I'm sorry. Speed 20. I just need to know if I should watch my step around you. I don't know. Do I have enough speech for that? I guess I can give it a try and see if it works.
Robbed some people.
Succeeded.
Burned some things. Killed a few guys.
Okay, I see you're quite the charmer. Yeah, what's been going on in the rest of the wasteland?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
Okay. Can you tell me more about Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
I can see that. I mean, a giant dam that produces electricity would be important. But can you tell me something about the Legion?
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
That seems to be good advice. But for some reason, I think that I won't be able to stay out of their way for the entire game. But sure, tell me a little bit about the NCR too.
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Okay, well, thank you. I mean, at the moment the NCR still sounds slightly more agreeable than the Legion. I don't know, I guess I'll have to meet them in person to make my determination. Yeah, this is a weird option. What say I help you take over this town? This is rather, direct. Anyway, I think I'm done here.
Yeah.
And off he goes. Alright.
We need more people like you around.
Oh, well, you like me. That's nice. Oh, this is Trudy. Yes, I'm supposed to talk to you.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
And apparently I just completed my quest by doing that. Show me what you have for sale. I overheard your argument. What was that all about? Yeah, maybe I will look at her wares later. Let's talk to her first.
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Okay, and where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cop and be done with it? What are you going to do? Never mind, I want to talk about something else. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any plans?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Indeed, I can see that this would be a bad idea. I don't know. Have you tried killing Cobb?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Okay, I can respect that.
All right.
What happens if I help Ringo? Well, what would happen?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
Okay, so I win your friendship, but I make a lot of other people mad. Alright, I see. So I help Ringo and Good Springs will like me more. What if I have the powder gangers? I suppose then Good Springs won't like me.
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Okay, so I gotta pick a side in this little conflict. Yeah, tell me more about this guy.
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Okay, I figured as much. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me, know anything about them. Yeah, I guess that would be important.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though.
Really?
Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
The Great Khans. Who the hell are they? Did my attackers say where they were going? I don't care about your radio. Where did those guys go? Come on, be polite. These people are helping you.
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Okay, so do you know where they were headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Okay, well that's actually some decent information finally. Want me to take a look at your broken radio? I suppose I'm kinda good at fixing stuff, so I guess I can give it a try.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Mr. New Vegas? Okay. Yeah, can you tell me something about that robot?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
So most people don't really seem to like him.
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Yeah, I guess that is true. Anyway, how long has he been in Goodspring?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Okay, so no one really knows anything about him. Okay, now, what is he doing around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Okay, well, that is unusual, so there might be more to this. Yeah, let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
So, does Goodspring get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Yeah, I really should look for that general store, because that's like at least the second time it got mentioned. Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland? It's a wasteland. I don't know. What's going on?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I guess I will ask for her opinion about the NCR as well.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Okay. So, why do you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam? Because it produces electricity, I suppose.
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion
Yes.
are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Well, I guess it would make, like, for a good, pawn to, blackmail people. Anyway, what can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
They're dressed as Roman soldiers. That's rather eccentric. Anyway, I've asked all the questions, so now let's
Got
do
a
some
special
business.
discount for you, after what you done for us.
Ooh, nice. Okay, this is her stuff. And unsurprisingly, it's mostly food. But I might be able to sell her some of the crap that I picked up. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure if any of the stuff that I picked up is really all that useful. Like the chessboard, for example. I mean, it's kind of funny that I can carry around a chessboard, but I probably won't need it. I'm pretty sure I can sell her the weird pre-war casual wear. And I would be very surprised if I ever find a use for the tin cans. Oh, the scrap metal. Well, I actually might need the scrap metal for fixing stuff, so maybe I shouldn't be so quick to sell it. Let's take that back. You can take the pre-war book, though. Yeah, I have no idea what kind of stuff I'm ever going to need. Take the hammer. Well, the hammer might be useful, too. I don't know, I can't say anything because I don't know if anything of this is useful. I don't know, just take the crap and I will...
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Come back later to sell you more stuff.
Be careful out there.
Alright, now, what about that radio of yours? Oh, I didn't intend to walk on your table. Is this a radio over here? Let's see. An examination of the radio's internal components revealed that several parts and connections were popped loose when the radio hit the floor. It should be a fairly simple repair job to get it working again. Repair of 20 or greater required, which I believe I have, so let's repair it. There we go. See? Your radio is working again, I guess.
Morning.
I hope you like it.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Barter 20, that's it? Are you implying that I've done shoddy work? I don't know. I guess I can try it.
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Oh, I got 25 more caps. That is nice. So.
Be careful out there.
I leveled up. Oh, wow. Let's see. I can assign 13 skill points. Well, maybe I should improve some of those skills where I'm really, really bad at. For example, guns. I feel I should have more gun skills. Because, I have more normal guns and energy weapons. So I think, I'm going to need some more skills in this regard. I'm not sure if I really need explosives all that often. Speech. Well, speech is pretty decent apparently. I already succeeded some speech skill checks. Repairs decent. Yeah, I think I'm just going to increase my gun skills. I'm not happy with my low gun skills. And I guess I can put a little bit into sneak. Unarmed. Do I ever really want to fight unarmed? The unarmed skill is used for fighting without a weapon or with weapons designed for hand-to-hand combat like brass knuckles, power fists and displacer gloves. The survival skill increases the hit points you receive from food and drink. It also helps you create consumable items at campfires. I feel this might be useful. So let's put some into survival. Okay, well, apparently you do get quite a decent amount of skill points if you level up. So I can fix some of my less high skills sooner or later. Welcome to level 2. Black Widow. In combat, you do 10% damage against male opponents. Outside of combat, you will sometimes have access to unique dialogue options when dealing with the opposite sex. Now that is an interesting skill. I'm kind of interested in that skill, to be honest. And this is the same one for female opponents. Okay. Intense training. With intense training perk, you can put a single point into any of your special attributes. Retention. with the retention perk, the bonuses granted by skill magazines last 3 times as long. Oh, so I can get skills from magazines, but it only lasts for a certain amount of time. I see. With each rank in the Swift Learner perk, you gain additional 10% to total experience points whenever experience points are earned. Now this seems to be useful, especially if you get it early and you can accumulate more points early on. So, as much as I'm intrigued by the Black Widow skill, I think I'm going with Swift Learner. And I suppose I can still, like, get this at some later point, if I level up again, I hope. I think I'm going for Swift Learner. And, it looks like I can't actually take any of these. Oh, I see, I need a specific amount of skill in order to get these. Okay. I'm done. There we go. I'm learning faster now, and I'm going to close the stupid door. Yeah. I guess I'm pretty much done in here. I talked to her, I talked to Trudy. So what I would like to do is find that general store. I mean, I have some bottle caps now, because apparently that is an accepted currency in this world. And I guess I will take all of this stuff. I wish the take all function would be tied to E and not A. Maybe I can change it in the menu. So let's look around a little bit. I mean, this building over here has like a huge sign. Does this mean that it's a shop maybe? Oh, this building on the hill looks interesting too. Oh no, this is just a gas station. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a shop. Is it on my map maybe? Doc Mitchell's house. Good Springs home, Good Springs home. Ah, there we go. Good Springs General Store. Alright. It is indeed on my map. As a matter of fact, it's right next to the saloon. I totally could have seen that. Open Mojave Express Dropbox. Welcome to the Mojave Express. Mojave Express Dropboxes like this one can be used to deliver items to any Mojave Express Dropbox that you've discovered. Once you find a Mojave Express Dropbox, just activate it and you will be able to use that location to send and receive items. So this is like, if I have too much stuff, I can put it into a Dropbox and I can access it from any other point. So it's kind of like an ender chest. I appreciate that. So if I'm getting overburdened with my crap, I can just drop it off here. Alright, look at this place. Do you have anything of interest? Let me browse your wares. A harmonica. Probably have no use for that. But you know, if you have a shovel, I could dig up some graves. A pre-war toaster. A wench. And just some iron. Well, not all that impressive, to be honest. More scrap metal, scrap electronics. Ooh, this might be something of interest. But, I don't know, let's talk to the owner, Chet. Can I talk to you, Chet?
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Okay, well, I'm interested in buying some stuff from you. But first, maybe let's ask a few questions. For example, about
weapon
the
mods
ammo.
are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Okay, I think I have heard that before. What makes a surplus ammo inferior?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Okay, I see. What do you know about the situation with the powder gangers?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
Okay, so I feel I should go and talk to this Ringo person before I leave this place, because there might be some advantages for me involved if I can resolve the situation. And yeah, let's ask about the people who attacked me.
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
The Great Khans. Yeah, I would like to know more about them.
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Okay, so they're basically another faction. And yeah, have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of
Noted.
advice. Behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
Mr. House. Okay. Yeah, tell me more about Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Okay, well, that's interesting. So there is this mysterious guy in New Vegas who owns a lot of robots, and one of his robots may have rescued me. Okay. Anyway, show me your wares.
Can do.
Oh boy, yeah, he has a lot of ammo. The amount of different ammo types in this game is super confusing. I know that I have a weapon for this kind of ammo, but it's almost broken, so gotta find a way to repair my ammo before I do anything else. And then he has a bunch of assorted crap. Got some energy cells too. So I guess it won't hurt if I buy these, huh? Oh, it's expensive though. It's quite expensive, so I'm not sure if I really want to buy all of them. Oh no, I didn't want to completely exit out of this. Again, let's have a look for the energy cells. So he has 32 energy cells. Well, I probably don't need quite as many. Let's buy 10. That's more reasonable. I don't know. Do I want anything else? King of Diamonds. Just a playing card. Oh, and he has some weapons too. But this is way out of my league at the moment. Yeah, I have no idea what stuff I actually need. Pre-war money. I can buy money. I'm also not sure why they just don't use the pre-war money if it still exists. I mean, why bottle caps? Why not just continue to use the money? I mean, it's about as valuable as a bottle cap, such as it is, material-wise. So what makes bottle caps so important? Okay, got some pistols too, a silenced one even. Varmint rifle silencer. Yeah, I do have a varmint rifle. But like I said, it's almost broken, so... I don't know. Let's just buy some energy cells. Guess that can't hurt to have.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Yeah, I probably will.
Take it easy now.
There we go. You don't need me to fix your radio, right? Yeah, he has a bunch of stuff here, but obviously I would have to steal it, and he would be watching, so that could cause additional problems. Anyway, I mean, I believe I saw like a workbench kind of thing over here. So, can I do anything with that workbench? Well, this is just for crafting stuff, which I don't need at the moment. And this is for crafting ammo. Okay. Again, probably don't need that at the moment. So, now that we've done some shopping, we can play with more tumbleweed. No, we can have a look at our quests again. And I suppose, yeah, trying to find that Ringo person would be the next thing that I would like to do in this location. Right? Show location. Okay. Let's put a marker on wherever it is. Oh, it's over here. And let's go ahead and find this guy. Should I be armed? I mean, he might be hostile. I guess I can try to use a different gun for the time being. Let's use a shotgun. Or maybe a throwing spear. Why not? Or the pistol. I mean, the pistol is quite valuable. So I'm going to assume it must be pretty powerful. That's how I assess my weapons. If they are valuable, they must be good. And I mean, this one barely costs anything, so it's probably not so great. I guess I'm going to take this for now. There we go. Got a weapon. Now we can move out. No, I kind of want to go around here. Alright, I think he was in the gas station. I remember now. What is this? A vending machine. There's a lot of Sunset Sarsaparilla in this game. Now, let's see. Is this where I have to go? Yeah, but I need to find a way to get inside, presumably. Oh, the door's over here. There we go.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking. Yes, I'm not. If you're going to shoot, you'd better not miss. Let's try not to start a confrontation here.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all.
Fair
got
enough.
off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
No. What are the rules of Caravan? I mean, that's kind of a weird way to start a conversation. Let's play a game, but sure, why not?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Yeah, sure. But before I play, maybe let's ask for some more questions.
Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too.
Yeah, I did see a card for sale in the shop.
Don't worry. I'm not that good of a player.
We'll see. Okay, so... Ringo, Coronante, total funds. Yeah, I do not have a whole lot of money. Let's see. I can raise or match. But I don't want to gamble away all my money, especially since I don't know how to play this game. So let's start low. Okay. Randomize Caravan deck all cards. Add. I have no idea what I'm doing. Caravan deck, total cards. Play Caravan. So I can continue to randomize it. So this has a pretty high number. Okay, let's just play. Okay, I should have watched that video first before I go and play this game, because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Discard, select card. Alright. And now I can just discard it. Well, isn't really much I can do here. If you quit now, you will forfeit all money weighted as you forfeit this match. No. No. I mean, I'm probably going to lose anyway, because I don't really know how to play this. And I can really just discard the cards. Well, I'm almost out of cards. Okay, well, that's all the cards that I have, so... I have no idea what I'm doing here. Yeah, I have to quit this, I'm afraid. Alright. Press any button to continue. Alright. So I really need to watch that video first before I start playing, because I really don't know how this is going to work. Boxing times. Oh, that's interesting. And this is empty. Tin cans. Yeah, I can talk to him again, but I think I would prefer to do this in the next episode, because I mean this one is getting kinda long. Ooh, lots of cash, and it's not even stealing, because apparently it doesn't belong to anyone. So I just got back the money that I lost in this ill-fated card game. Alright, I guess I have to take this too. Right, I suppose I will talk to him again about his current situation, and maybe I'm going to have a look at that tutorial video for the card game in between episodes, so I can try to play him again and maybe win back the money. But I think the episode is long enough for today, so let's end it here. As usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.